appeals court challenging both sides as the administration seeks to restore President Trump's executive order on immigration and refugees. A three-judge panel now weighing oral arguments from the Justice Department and an attorney representing the states of Washington and Minnesota. President Trump speaking out moments ago.
I don't ever want to call a court biased, so I won't call it biased. And we haven't had a decision yet. But courts seem to be so political, and it would be so great for our justice system if they would be able to read a statement and do what's right. And that has to do with the security of our country, which is so important. Right now, we are at risk because of what happened.
Right out of the gate today, he addressed this issue. Dan Springer is live in Seattle. What were the highlights of this legal battle so far?
Yeah, hi, Melissa. Well, there were two main topics covered in the one-hour telephone hearing. First, does the state of Washington have legal standing to sue President Trump over his executive order dealing with immigration and refugees? Many feel the state cannot claim injury, is a third party, and therefore has no right to sue and interfere with the president's power to keep America safe from attack. The other big issue was the motivation for the travel ban. And here's where Trump's own words during the campaign are coming into play. He did say at one point, if elected, he would ban Muslims from the country.
There are statements that we've quoted in our complaint that are rather shocking evidence of intent to discriminate against Muslims.
It is extraordinary for a court to enjoin the president's national security determination based on some newspaper articles.
The three judges grilled both sides pretty hard and said that a ruling could come as soon as possible.
So as we showed you, we heard from the president a short while ago. He also had some comments earlier today on Twitter, though, right?
Yeah, he's watching this very closely. In a tweet this morning, President Trump called the temporary restraining order, which was issued last Friday, a horrible, dangerous, and wrong decision. In a different tweet, he said, quote, if the U.S. does not win this case, as it so obviously should, we can never have the security and safety to which we are entitled. Politics. But for the second straight hearing, the Justice Department lawyer missed an opportunity to correct a judge who claimed not a single person has been arrested on terror charges since 9/11 who came from one of the 7 affected countries. The Associated Press did a fact check and came up with 3 examples. A Somali refugee injured 11 in a car knife attack at Ohio State University back in November. A refugee from Iraq pleaded guilty in October to trying to provide support to ISIS and plotting to blow himself up in some act of martyrdom. And then back in 2011, 2 other men from Iraq were arrested in Kentucky for planning to send money and weapons to al-Qaeda. So that information is not in the court record while these judges decide the issue. Melissa?
Dan, you know, I'm glad that you bring that up because a lot of people keep making that same point, and it's incorrect. There were those people who did those things. Thank you for reminding us of that. Thanks for the report.